This is the one well-known psychic Chris Garcia on the House Walker Files on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network, and we're back. So we have Christopher Fisher co-hosting, and then we have a very new guest, a very special friend of mine, my friend Becky. Welcome to the show for the first time, girl.
Hi,
I'm
Chris and Chris. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight?
doing pretty good, and I know that you're well. I can't say you really like totally new. You know what? I don't even know what would be the proper word. I guess you're just like you're aware of your gifts. I can see that because I've felt that even before. I know when you would call in to talk to me on other shows and stuff. But
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I said, just give you a little bit of time just to see what it feels like to be on the other side of the table. So,
That's fine with me.
so what I was gonna ask you, so can you give a little bit of a bio about yourself and what you're into and what you learned about yourself as a child, and then just work all the way up to your adult
Well,
self?
I actually started seeing spirit when I was a child, but my family was completely religious and I shut it down. I created a whole stink in the house, so they made me feel
Mm,
bad about it. So I was actually older before I realized that spirit wasn't going to give me a break, and I started studying mediumship. So I'm primarily a medium, uh, but
wow,
I but I do tarot readings,
interesting.
and I do fairs and stuff on the East Coast.
Wow. And and it's funny that you said fairs because people have said you need to get out there. People have told me that way before I was even broadcasting. So that's funny you said that. That's just confirmation for me, and so in many ways, more than one.
Yes.
Um, Knowing that you've been doing those fairs, can you tell me, what it likes to be in a fair? I mean, because you know how, like, in just any broadcasting or any network, it really shouldn't be competitive, but there is. So, is the fairies any different? Do they welcome you with open arms? Because some fairies, I've heard people can be assholes because
Well,
you're
so
stepping
far
in.
I've been fortunate because I know a number of people that go to them, and so it's almost like kind of like a fun weekend, and we get to laugh and stuff like that in between readings and everything, and we all help each other at least on this side. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods.
No, I had a friend that she moved to California, and she wanted to move to California, but I don't know where she's from. I've been trying to get her on the show, but I don't know how she's doing or if she's even still alive. I don't know. Um, she's an animal communicator, okay, psychic
I do
too.
animals sometimes.
Yeah, and she told me one time she came down to, I guess, the Dallas part of Texas, and she said that they were just loving there. And then when she came to New Braunfels, Texas, that they were just plain rude. Some people
A lot of
walked
a lot of
and then
times they get territorial if you're coming
yes,
into their area,
mm,
but
interesting.
most of us over here aren't quite like that.
That's good, and that's good that you. Hi everybody. Hi Ed. Hi Alice. I'm looking at the chat while I'm multiple tasking. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for you. Um, what I want to know is, and this is just your first reading for the show.
Well, it's a man.
I
There's a
haven't
man.
even, I haven't even said anything. But I was
You don't
gonna
have to
see.
say anything. He has stepped up into my energy.
Okay, so what is it that you see for me? And even though you've known me for, I don't even know how long. It seems like I've known you forever. Um, what is it that you can tell me? Like, what do you see besides what you know? What is it where do you see me going?
I still see April. I still
Mm-hmm.
see that you're going to be doing television, but
Mm.
you've got a man that's passed that's going to help give you some guidance.
Mm. Is it like family?
Uncle,
Uncle.
you have an uncle that's passed.
Okay. When you say he's gonna help me, how is he gonna help me on the spiritual world? Like how can you be more specific? Like how?
He's trying to give you a little bit more direction. Um, he says you need to settle into your energy and quit bouncing around all over the place.
Oh my god.
And he's actually a great uncle. He's not a direct uncle, so he's
Wow.
older.
Okay.
And I want to say, yeah, he's grandma's brother. Does grandma have a brother that's passed?
Well, I had an aunt.
No, this energy's very male.
No, I had an aunt. What I'm saying is that
Oh,
that if you're talking about my aunt, she had, well, it can't be because then that would make him my uncle. But yeah,
yeah,
unless you're talking
you
about my grandma, she had a brother, which he would probably be my uncle.
he would. He'd be your
Okay.
great uncle. So he's
Okay.
your grandmother's brother.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Mm, interesting.
But he
So there.
knew, even though he didn't really talk about it openly, he knew that this day was going to come for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it was the old school. He was very old school, where you just didn't talk about certain things.
Yeah, that kind of resonates with me in a lot of ways because that does make a lot of sense. It really does.
What is it
And
he have about white shirts? Did he always
um,
wear a white button-down shirt?
yes, he did. There's two of my uncles that did that. That's funny you said that. There's two uncles, so you're right on point. Okay. Well, when you said that they're gonna help me, he's trying to get me to stop bouncing back and forth, which that just got me the giggles. Um, the thing is this gonna be like a local television show, or is it gonna be like a TV show that you see on TV?
The first one is going to be local.
Okay, you're not the first and last to say that shit. Okay.
You've got a period of time. They're telling me 18. I think it's 18 months between that and
Okay.
your next level.
Okay. Makes sense. You know what? That's funny you say that because I am going through a transition where there's gonna be a lot of stuff next year. Um,
Well, you've got something already planned in April.
well, not that I'm aware of. Maybe
Okay.
there's something that you're picking up that I might not even see because I have opportunities. But the thing is, right now I'm just, sitting back and just doing my thing and promoting myself, and then at the same time promoting some people. I'm not going to be doing that too much longer. But yeah, there is people that I have promoted, and the ones that I feel that are very genuine, I'm gonna promote them. And then from there, I don't know what's gonna happen. I probably might just leave. I don't know if I'm just gonna be solo. What, I don't know. Everybody keeps telling me that they see me by myself. Um,
Yes.
so that
But
kind
you've
of
got but you've got a lady that's going to be helping you,
like, okay,
kind of starting off.
okay, makes perfect sense.
Um,
Okay.
and it's going to be more in the lines of, yeah, they're talking about your cold casework.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's funny you said that because in those private chats that I've been doing, I've just worked on this whole case. Well, a friend of mine, her daughter is already deceased. They have her in ashes. They still haven't found the killer. I was working with her last night. As a matter of fact, there was just two people, okay, and So you're right about that, and it's weird because I don't even know how to put this. It's just that
Somebody's going to step forward and tell on them.
yeah, like yeah, because I actually picked up names, and that's just crazy. I've been picking up names. It started. When did I do it? I think it was September, if I remember right. Yeah, September when I didn't even talk. Read Christopher and I read some other people. I even came up with names that were living and deceased, so it's a little bit of both,
Right.
which that's a new download for me. Um, so basically, you're right on point with that. So all I gotta say for the first reading of the show, good job, excellent. I can't
Well,
complain.
he's patting you on the back.
Mm. And then and
He
then
pats you
bouncing
on your
all over the.
shoulder.
You know what? You know what's funny when you say bouncing all over the place? I see like myself, and I don't know why. Maybe you can confirm this. When you see what you said, like TV and all that, that's not going to be any network anymore, is it? I'm going to be more on my own, correct?
Right. Yes.
So that means I'm going to be saying bye, in other words, to
Yes.
whoever or what. Yeah.
Yes.
See, the thing is that with me, if I do that, I don't like to cause any conflict. That's just not my style.
That doesn't cause conflict for you to grow.
Yeah, and just say, you know what, I've done what I needed to do. I've done my promoting. Now it's time for me to climb
Well,
up the ladder.
you've also helped a lot of people too.
Yes, yes, I have, and that is it's kind of like funny you say that because that's the transition that I see. Um, and it's weird because I'm seeing the signs more and more every day. Um, oh my God, you really got me speechless tonight because that was like right on the money. And I know what you said is legit because those private chats they have told me stuff,
Okay.
and then even just recently before I got on the show, people read me a little bit and they said, "I see something coming for you, and you're not going to be much longer with just doing your thing." I mean, so people better enjoy while you're on here because they might not even see you anymore. And the thing is, to me, if I do dissipate and I pull back from everyone, is because I'm reflecting. Okay, I'm reflecting on myself, and
Right.
I'm doing that for everybody to hear. Okay, everybody, that it's time for me to self care, which I've been working on. So y'all should be proud of me.
Yes.
For the first time, I've been self care, and then number two, you will still see me, but not as often as what people used to. That I know.
I don't think you need to do that because you're going to be branching out in a whole different direction of helping people.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. And oh my God, you just got
Yeah.
me freaking out and like really shocked. Unbelievable. Wow.
So
I'm
step
speechless.
step up and accept it.
Well, you know what? Thank you for that beautiful reading. That was
Oh, you're
amazing.
welcome.
I don't
But
know
he's
I don't know if Christopher wants a reading because he's never talked to you that I
nope.
This
remember,
I've
is
never talked to Chris.
this is my
or
first time.
Yes.
Katie. So
I'm
wherever we
Okay.
curious
go for
what you would see of me.
I gotta see what this. Oh my God,
In
I'm having.
general, or if you've got somebody that's working on something.
What do you mean, a spirit?
Yes. I
I,
connect more with spirit.
I, I suspect I have somebody working on me because a few days back I had a dream that with a white-haired, very light blonde lady.
Yep.
And I haven't, and I know who she is because she been because I need a way to go to church in a dream, and
Yes.
and she said, I thought she was just going to give me a lift there and back in the dream. She said, we are going to church, so she went with me.
But you realize that's spirit school, right?
Yes.
When you wake up and you feel like you've been in a classroom, you're going to spirit school. So what they're doing is they're trying to show you ways to recognize when spirit comes towards you and the signs and the symbols that come with that. But she is not related to you. She's a guide.
Yep. I have an idea who she is, too.
Did you know her when on the physical plane?
It's been confirmed I am related to her.
Oh, that you are related to her.
Yeah, by DNA.
It's got to be several generations, though. It's not a close relative.
By actually 5 to 8 generations.
Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't feeling like it was, your grandmother or great grandmother, because it didn't feel like it was that close, which means that runs in your mother's line.
Mm-hmm.
What you've got, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know the name, or can I tell you the name?
She's showing me an M. Maddie? What does Maddie have to do with this?
Wow, that is distant.
Is that close to it, or is that somebody that was with her when she was here?
Oh, that's something that was with her.
Okay.
Wow. My mother's side has Irish and Southern French and Italian and some British.
Okay. Sounds like you've got the same Heinz mix that I have.
Yeah, it's really, really, it goes back very long time, too. I went back basically to the first millennia on that line. You know, maternal DNA you can easily have tested.
Yes, maternal can.
Yeah.
The other side, you have to have a father or uncle that's related to your father.
Test with you.
Yes. And that's how they can track how your relatives moved across the continents.
Wow.
Now, have you done the 23andMe or the Ancestry?
Ancestry and family tree DNA.
Okay.
Family tree DNA is the preferred one for people that have nobility in their lineage, like I got.
Right.
Because they have done chromosomal type studies and research.
Who's the little girl around you?
That one's new. I haven't really looked into it.
She may be coming in new to help you, but you've got, she's gonna almost open up the sensitivity. And why do I have a feeling she's in your house? Do you have spirits in your house?
Yep. And I've had to do a cleansing the other night because I got attacked.
You brought something home.
What? Yeah, what? Yeah, I can't go anywhere because I am medically compromised, so I don't do investigations. So
Do you carry stones with you?
Yes. obsidian, selenite, and several others.
Amethyst or rose quartz?
Those are on my list to buy.
Okay, those will balance out the obsidian, and I might suggest that you trade the obsidian for a onyx, black onyx, or one that's a little bit more grounding for you. That way you don't have to think about protecting your energy. They will do it for you. God, I'm having a problem like Chris. It's word search tonight.
Wow. There's one person in my family circle spirit-wise that I'm drawn to. Her name is Gracie. She's on her part of family. I found out she's connected to me too.
And how old's Gracie?
When she died,
Yes.
52. Back in 1982.
One of your relatives has a child in spirit. She looks to be about 9. She's not going away.
Interesting.
Wow.
Do you ever get like little glimpses of things kind of hopping past your peripheral vision?
Yeah.
Okay, that's her. That's how you're going to know she's there.
That's rather new, having child spirits around me.
Yes. But she's going to help. She's going to help with your sensitivity.
Because the person I was speaking of died as an adult.
Sometimes they like to show you memories, but this is not a memory. This is an actual child that passed that was one of your relatives. And she's 9. It may be about 3 generations back.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
A lot of times families don't talk about children when they pass.
There are some secrets in my family that I'm starting to learn.
That's why I did DNA, to find out what my secrets of my family were.
I found out I had a lost brother.
Is he on this plane, or is he passed?
He's alive.
No,
He's 6 years older than me.
Yeah, I think that's one I
Father?
Mother.
Oh.
He's a half brother from my mom's side.
Okay.
Wow.
And I've had readings from other people that said that suspect I may be a twin as well.
Living?
It is suspected, but I have no clue if it's true or not.
How is your dating going?
Because of my disability, I've never had a relationship. Not interested, really.
I think you're probably going to have to change your mind about that. That's just a forewarning, they're telling me. Once COVID passes and you're back out and about.
Will I go back to this program I attend?
Yeah, you're gonna meet somebody.
Gonna meet somebody, yeah.
Haven't you told him that, Chris?
You know what?
I haven't really felt interested. It don't resonate with me.
I guess it's because if I don't recall, if when I do readings, it just comes and it goes.
I know. I have the same problem. Unless they do something really strange.
Yeah, I don't know why that don't resonate with me very well, probably because I've never been interested.
Okay.
That weird?
No.
To me, it's not weird.
But
I just didn't.
It's due to part of the damage I got back here, those birth defects that can affect your libido and stuff.
So,
I have
you can
spina
ask them.
bifida and cerebral palsy
Okay.
up in
But
the
you,
neck.
but all relationships are multifaceted, dear.
Yeah.
Don't let your issues hold you back from that, because they're telling me that you might as well throw that philosophy out the window because something's coming towards you.
Or someone.
Well, yeah, may
I hope.
may.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that with this adult I'm close to in spirit, uh, she's going to help me open doors.
Yeah. Wow.
Do
That's
you
my.
do you ever do you ever listen to any of those chakra balancing um meditations on YouTube?
It depends on the frequency. Theta waves put me in defensive mode.
No, you have to find the ones, the five theta's not the 525, are they?
No, theta's like I if it's really really high frequency, I'm
No,
all
no, no,
right with
no.
it. But really
Yeah.
low frequency does that to me, puts me in
Yeah, no,
defensive
low.
mode.
Well, that's because it's not resonating with what you need to get things kind of lined up.
Mm.
Because you actually are going to be able to levitate out of your situation somewhat with that.
Yeah, I've already done that twice accidentally. Scared the living hell out of me.
I know.
Makes
You
you
know the
scream
thing.
like a little girl if you're not used to it.
The thing with the thing, Becky, is that when you asked me if I have read him about that,
Yeah.
I mean, with me, I've read a lot of people, and unless they have it documented or recorded with my voice, then you can go back on it. But if people say, "Oh, you remember what I said 2 weeks ago?" I'm like, "Yeah, I barely remember what I said yesterday."
Well, that's because you're channeling. Most of the time,
Yeah,
I don't remember unless it's something so bizarre. And sometimes I have spirits that'll go with me. If I don't finish telling somebody something, every so often they'll pop up and say, "Next time you see her, you have to tell her blah blah blah." And it's like, okay, and they
You're
won't
up,
go away until I do.
you're up the most interesting place I ever went astral to.
Where?
Two. One, I went to St. Nicholas Cathedral, Monaco.
Ah,
Grace Kelly's tomb when I was 20
yes.
years old in a dream. But now I know it's not a dream.
reality.
And and I've been to her childhood home too.
Interesting.
Yes.
Why?
And her X chromosome matched to me, the Kelly family.
Ah, okay.
That
I
means
was about to
maternal.
say, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
most of your stuff comes down on your maternal side.
Second maternal cousin.
Have you ever done
Second,
a
third.
Have you ever done a past life regression?
No, I never had the money to get one.
If you ever get the opportunity to do that, it may answer some questions for you.
Christopher,
Mhm.
you didn't need money. All you needed to do was ask me.
I didn't know that you do those, Katie.
I specialize in past life regressions. I'm a hypnotherapist.
See? Perfect.
Hello.
Perfect.
When are you
Yeah.
free, Katie?
We can talk off air about that.
I'll talk to you in Messenger after the show.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't know that. That's like,
Mhm.
duh, I've known Katie for like 3 or 4 years, and I forgot that she did that stuff.
Well,
See, I just
you
opened the door because there's something that you've got to resolve, which is going to help you a great deal.
You know those depictions
uh,
where I visited the Kelly family over there?
Mm-hmm.
It's accurate down to where the swimming pool is in the back of the palace.
Now, are you sure it wasn't a memory of being there?
The swimming pool It
Yeah.
was only built in the late 40s.
Were you alive in the 40s?
In a past life?
In this lifetime, you were not alive in the 40s.
Correct.
So in the past life, you may have been at the swimming pool.
And I was, and you know what's weird is, it was even more confirmation to find out that she's an X chromosome match and also 5 to 8 generations away from her
Wow.
husband.
Okay.
So that could be possible since it's in my DNA.
Yes. Could
That-
be possible.
That brings up your chance of having a past life memory a lot.
Oh, I had a past life memory for decades. I never understood it. And then finally, one morning, they decided to give me the date and the state in which I passed.
Wow. I even visited Philadelphia in the 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, where about like a couple years after she was born. I don't know why I visited the home at that time too.
Wow.
I think you were physically there.
I think I was, because it's so closely related to me maternally. I expect I was probably there. You're probably right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's just amazing.
And I can
That's just
easily talk to her too. That weird?
No,
That's
it's
that's
it's not.
crazy. That's just crazy.
I actually am drawn to that place. I would like to go there in physical forms.
Yeah, I think to me it's just crazy that that you're hitting everything.
Wow, I would love to go there in physical. Is that the correct way to say it? That you would go in this current life?
Sure, you can go in this current life. Absolutely.
That's one of my goals.
Yeah.
And that you will achieve.
Yeah.
And meet the kinfolk.
I don't know, Katie. Do you want to ask her something, Katie?
Katie, you should. I dare you.
I don't need to ask anything. I just like readings.
Okay. So
I
I'm
do
just-
cold
I'm just
readings
saying-
because if I
I'm
tell,
now I'm
tell-
wide awake.
I do cold readings
Yeah.
because I like to not ask any questions because whatever's going to be answered is going to be answered anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
it's gonna come out. You know what? Speaking of about the answer, Katie, this is for you.
I hope that you can forgive me one day.
Oh Jesus! Here we go again.
Oh wow.
Next. Pull another card,
know-
Chris.
What does that hidden oracle say about that lady I'm talking about?
Yeah,
About the princess.
what is
It is the first time I actually openly discussed her
what
in
is-
public,
what is-
isn't it?
what is Princess gotta say? Oh my
Well,
God! Okay, you
I
ready?
got the tribe.
Family.
Christopher, I got for you.
Oh, she wants to keep in touch with me.
I want you.
Wow, the tribe.
I want you. Validation.
Mighty Man
Yep.
found his tribe.
Absolutely.
And not only that, another message: connect with nature. When you connect to your tribe.
Counsel with nature. You're
Mhm.
rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Wow.
Well, that helps you ground too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till this epidemic is over.
Yeah, it's with all this stuff going on, it's crazy. And when you're still, I'm still thinking about what you said about me and then you said about Christopher. I mean, it's just weird because with all this stuff going on, people have been saying that forever, but with the TV and stuff. But the thing is, I can see it, but why is it that it kind of like I don't know if it's the COVID that's blocking me because of everything has to be video.
Now, you're some of it you're doing yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it don't hamper me at all. I've become more powerful.
I think it's just because everything is on video, everything's on social media. So
Are you doing something with a little girl, a missing little girl, about 4 years
who,
old?
who, me or him?
You, Chris.
Me?
Yep.
Um, I did a case. Oh my god, I want to say she was not four. She was probably like 8.
Nope.
I
Then
don't know.
you haven't started on it yet.
No, because I mean, there's been people that have contacted me, but this is an old case, and then the one I just told you about when I asked you about the reading.
Hmm.
This one is already deceased, and they still want to, but she's older. She was wait, damn, are you serious? 19 or 20, and she had a family, and they cannot find, you know, they know it's in the family because everybody's been acting kind of strange. And me and my friend Alice, we helped her. Well, actually, I connected to, and so did she. And it's just weird because it seems like the missing persons cases, it's it's like getting that pull, like it's like almost like pulling my shirt and saying, "Come here, we need you in
Hmm.
this is where you're gonna come out
So was it
for
a
what you
cousin?
do." She was an aunt, but the one that I'm talking to, her family is her mom and her niece looks exactly like her, like a repeating image of her, like she could be her daughter.
Right.
And that case
Okay.
is just, I've worked with that case for quite some time. There's other cases I ain't gonna mention no names, but there's this other old case to where other psychics, including myself, had theory about that case, and Katie was involved in that, which we cannot say that name either. But that case has not been resolved, and it's going on a year. She's in that case. She's about uh, hmm, I'm gonna say 30s. I don't know why I'm saying 30s, but that's an old case. That's very old case, local case, by the way. Um,
Now, the
so
one
the
the
case, so the 4-year-old is what's gonna get me to what you just said, correct?
yes, I think the 4-year-old is the case that you've got coming up then.
Okay, okay. I'll let you know. I'll keep it
Okay.
updated. I'll let you know. Nothing that I know of yet, but but everybody contacts me from some weird, random numbers, and they're like, "I saw you on this show, or I heard you on this show," and I'm just like, "Okay." So some people have been really hesitant to call me. I've had people that have had my number for. I just had this guy here that his house burned, and you know how long he had my card? 3 months, and he didn't call me until just last
Oh,
last
I had a lady's
month.
card for 10 years before I called her,
I
and
was
she
like,
lived
"Wow,
about 5 blocks from me.
oh my god!" You know what? Then you know what? You're not a. Then I don't feel so alone because the one that you called was right down the street. The ones that they've called, they probably lived on the other side of town, and they're like, "Yeah, Chris, I had your car for about a month or 2 or 3 months," and I'm like, and I tell them, I said, "Why didn't you call me?" Well, I was, and this is what they usually tell me, I was shy and I didn't know how to go about it. And I'm like, "You just ask, and I will help you." And they're like, "Well, I didn't know and charge for that kind of stuff." I said, "Certain, readings I do charge, and other ones I don't. Like missing persons cases, I don't do that, and neither the
Most people don't that
yeah, but
actually work those cases and are genuine about wanting to help families.
yeah,
They
so
don't charge. So,
unless, yeah, so that's just how I work. I don't do that. So I will keep you in mind with that child.
okay.
And it's weird because when you say 4-year-old, hold on. Okay, why I mean, is this a local case that I'm picking up on? Yes,
It is.
definitely local. But
It's local to
it's
you.
logo to me, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's validation. Okay, validation. Another thing is how far is it from here? Because there's little counties and stuff. So I'll look into it later and I'll see what I can pick up on that one.
West of you.
But yeah,
It's
okay,
west of you.
okay, that's in the west side then. Interesting.
I don't know that much about where you are. I was there one time in 1978.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
79.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And by
Okay.
the way, I was just gonna do some promoting, guys. So if you wanna call in to get a reading, you can reach us at 929-436-2866. Again, 929-436-2866 for the prompt ID 522-657-2748. You can also see us and hear us on the Talk Stream Live on the Paranormal Radio app. Um, we're also on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network.com on other icons as well. Uh, you can also, and this will help us too, you can subscribe to the page. You just can click, if you can find it, just click to that page on YouTube and you can subscribe, and that helps as well. So if anybody wants to call in, go ahead and ask. And if not, I guess we'll just take our first break. So we'll give it a few minutes. I don't know if Katie has anything to say. Katie, do you have anything to say or anything to ask before we take that break?
I was going to say, did Becky want to do the reading or do you want to take a break first?
Do a reading for
Well,
you
you know
Yeah.
what?
or do a reading for
Yeah, you know
somebody
what? Let's
calling
take
in?
that.
You guys, no, there's nobody called in
No,
yet, so.
for her.
Okay.
Nobody's called in yet. So you know we will take that break, guys.
All right.
So don't go nowhere because we're going to hear what she has to say about Katie. We'll be back on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network. Don't go nowhere. And just in case if damn Facebook goes bad, Global Enlightenment Radio Network.com or Paranormal Radio app, Talk Stream Live. We'll be back. Don't go nowhere.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then, I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living on. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. slip on down to the oasis. So I've got a friend in low places.
Working all week, 9 to 5 for my money. So when the weekend comes, I can go get live with the honey. Rolling down the street, I saw this girl when she was pumping. I winked my eyes, got into the ride, went to a club, was jumping. Introduced myself as low, she said, you're a liar. I said, I got it going on, baby doll, and I'm on fire. Took her to the hotel. She said, you're the king, so be my queen if you know what I mean. And let's do the wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Shopping at the mall, looking for some gear to buy. I saw this girl, she gon' rock my world, and I had to adjust my fly. She looked at me and smiled and said, you have plans for the night? I said, hopefully if things go well, I'll be with you tonight. So we journeyed to a house, one thing led to another. I get in the door, I go hit the floor, looked up and it was a mother. I didn't know what to say, I was hanging by a string. She said, hey you too, I was once like you and I like to do the wild thing. Wild thing. She loved to do the wild thing. Wild thing. Wild thing. Please, baby, baby, please. Posse in effect. Hanging out is always hype. And with me and the crew leave a shindig, I'm with a girl who's just my type. Saw this luscious little frame, I ain't lying, fella, she was fine. This sweet young Miss Cole gave me a kiss and I knew that she was mine. Took her to the limousine, still parked outside. I tipped the chauffeur when it was over and I gave her my own ride. Didn't get her off my jock, she was like that and cling. But that's what happens when bodies start slapping from doing the wild thing. Wild thing. She wanted to do the wild thing. Please, Wildfire. Doing a little show at the local discotheque. This fine young chick was on my jock, so I said, what the heck? She wanted to come on stage and do a little dance. So I said, chill for now and maybe later you'll get your chance. So when the show was finished, I took her around the way. And what do you know, she was good to go without a word to say. We was all alone and she said, Tone, and let me tell you one thing. I need $50 to make you holler. I get paid to do the wild thing. Say what? Yo, love, you must be kidding. Yo, Walk, you ready? Just break out of here. Hasta la vista, baby.
We're back on the Housework Revolves on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network. And we're doing the wild thing tonight. Katie's doing the wild thing, drinking that wine. Oh my god, I swear. Oh my god, that was funny. The songs that I picked, I gave her a selection of different songs and she picks them. I don't
Well,
tell
that
you
was
which
a
one to pick.
I don't pick them.
pretty
I
good
just play them.
selection.
I tell you.
She,
So,
she knows how to pick songs that resonate with
yeah, with
topic.
the, with
Yeah, but
everything that's
I'm
going
not
on.
picking the songs. I get given the songs. I just play them.
Is that the order you gave a man, Chris?
I send it to her through Messenger.
Ah, okay.
I just play them.
And then
It just happened to come
she
up in
just
random
picks them.
orders.
Yeah, and then and usually I'm supposed to send her 4, but lately I've been sending her like 5, sometimes 6, and I said you can pick whatever you want. It doesn't have to be in a specific order. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like whatever whatever really resonates with her. And like the other show, we picked I forgot what the name of the song. It was about friendship and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, they hit it right on the money on the last show. So yeah. So, but anyways, we'll continue with Mrs. Katie.
Well,
Mr.
hello.
Katie,
Well, hello.
they want to talk about what's going on in your world.
I have a world.
Yeah, your current world.
I live in a world. Oh my god, I exist.
Do you have an older male around you that's ill?
Not that I'm aware of.
Probably could be and don't even know it. It happens.
Are you local to your family?
I'm nowhere near my family.
Ah, that's what's going on. Is your grandfather still here?
None of my grandparents are here.
Is your father still here?
Uh,
Because they're definitely talking about a male on your father's side.
by blood?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm not too sure.
Okay.
If it's by blood, I don't have any communication.
Well, you are going to have some communication coming in. Yeah, because I actually pulled some cards for you. Do you do tarot?
Yes, I do.
2 of Wands,
Uh-huh.
the Emperor,
Mm-hmm.
the Devil, and the 8 of Swords.
Interesting.
Sounds like a situation that's kind of trapped around you.
That could be anything.
But they're talking about a man.
It's always a man.
Well, I know this situation is you're at a crossroads. And I see the Emperor as somebody that's a little bit too laid back sometimes, especially with the devil next to it, which means you're getting ready to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I thought somebody was ill.
Huh?
Nope, I don't know
May-
anybody that's ill.
Maybe it might be somebody that you were asking about me the last time, Katie.
Yeah, but you've got messages that are coming in here shortly. But because you don't live by yourself.
No, I don't.
Okay. This may have something to do with somebody inside your house then.
Interesting.
Would that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. I was getting around the rose bush just the long way. All right. Well, you've got to find your sanctuary to kind of go under the radar on this situation.
Mm-hmm.
But they're getting ready to get some sort of information coming in that's going to change the circumstance.
Okay.
Because the balance is starting to come in too. Yeah, we're still looking at the end of January though. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
But I don't think it has anything to do with the person in this house.
It's around you. It's in your energy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And can I get a clarification on that energy?
Well, okay. You're wrapped up in it, though. They're telling me you're wrapped up in it. But they want you. This card is for you. They want you to find your sanctuary in this situation.
Okay.
Why are they telling you to find sanctuary? If it's not direct, it impacts you. It may not be directly involved with you, but it impacts you. Does it not? Or are you helping somebody out of this situation?
No, it's direct.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything. I'm going to stay quiet on this one.
They want you to do some earthing, dear. Go into the forest. Get out of DC. Take a road trip. You don't have to touch anybody on a road trip. Do you have a road trip planned?
No,
Don't go to Pennsylvania, though, right now.
Oh.
Go south. Pennsylvania, they've closed the borders on.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty bad up there.
Yeah, our state pretty much did a complete travel ban.
California,
Your state?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you are in Pennsylvania.
Where I live at, it's like 15% infection rate.
Yeah. I know they took, because my husband and I took a fast trip up to Erie right about the time it started going back up. And they were starting to shut down the restaurants. And a friend of mine lives over in Berkeley Springs, and they said they shut the border because people from Pennsylvania were coming into Berkeley Springs and bringing all that stuff with them.
And my county's bad because of the Trump rally that was done a month ago.
So who is this fire energy?
Around you?
Yeah, who's that guy?
Because the Emperor keeps coming up every single time.
Well, yeah, he did. So are
who
you
is
asking me or Chris?
You. She's
Oh,
asking
okay.
me.
You.
I want to see.
Well,
I'll see whatever.
fire energy. I don't know. I think I got to go back to the tarot.
Okay, well, you're answering that.
I'm surrounded by
still at
fire
the
energy for
meeting.
some reason.
I'm gonna say, why do I keep seeing Sagittarius going into Leo?
Well, I'm a Leo, Mercury, Venus. No, Mars and Venus. I'm a fire water sign in equal
Okay.
parts.
Well, then there's something
I
about
am the
well,
epitome of duality and balance.
because I keep seeing Sagittarius for some reason, and I'm not good with the house, like the ninth house and all that astrology shit. But um,
Well, your rising is what gives you your house.
Capricorn.
hmm
Okay, so Capricorn. God, I can't remember. I haven't memorized the chart yet.
I know mine in and out. My chart.
Is it Leo? Is Leo across from Capricorn? Which is going to be your fire energy.
No,
excuse me, sorry.
Capricorn. Capricorn's earth energy.
I know Capricorn is, but what it looks at across the zodiac wheel.
Capricorn. Let me look it up. Capricorn is opposite to
You see, even Katie's doing the same thing I do when I say we're back.
Aries.
You see, I'm rubbing off on people.
Is hang on,
Uh,
hang on.
sorry, I'm. Oh my god, that's
Me, I'm an
funny.
Aquarius cusp. I'm just barely in Aquarius, like a few hours.
Hmm.
I am looking it up here.
Wow,
I can't tell.
that is weird.
If I was born the day before, I would have been a Capricorn.
Capricorn and Cancer.
Cancer. Okay.
But
Cancer's.
I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer sun,
Okay.
and I'm a Cancer moon. So I got opposite signs
Wow.
going to myself, which is
Yes,
why it's
really.
confusing.
It's a duality.
I know.
Your Emperor comes up as the Knight of Cups. You asked specifically,
Okay.
which is something that's coming into the future. Are you changing jobs?
Nope. Well, not recently. I'm starting a new job, but that's been in planning for over a year. Well, most of this year anyway.
Do you work in legal?
What?
Do you work in the legal field?
Legal field? No.
Okay. Well, you got judgment.
I work in psychology.
That's pretty close.
That works pretty good. So you're trying to psychoanalyze people's thoughts, actions.
What's really funny? I'm a metaphysical psychoanalyst.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, it's the same thing.
That's freaking hilarious.
See,
So right now,
it's
everything's
funny
just pointing
because-
back at me.
yeah, and then it's funny thing because it says there's a new home.
Yeah.
Which means
What is that?
You've got some stuff that's coming towards you.
I think I already know where that's headed because she already talked to me about that.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you about that, Katie. I told you. I told you.
You're gonna have to pull another
She's in
oracle card now.
Washington.
That's it. That's it. Pull another card. Whose card?
Here's
Yeah,
Dragonfly Emergence. You got something
Yeah,
coming
true.
in.
Okay, do you want just a number?
If someone
Any
pulls the
number?
chariot card, I'm complete. I'm joking.
And then we have Fog Veiled.
Some cloudiness.
Have you got something hidden from you temporarily?
Could be.
Oh my god.
So you want the
There goes.
What is it now?
I will wait for a sign for you.
Oh, shit.
From you.
From you.
He's waiting for you. I told you.
Who is waiting? I
It's
swear.
I wonder who.
Oh, that. I wonder who. Maybe a picture that you showed me.
I wonder who is waiting.
Waiting in the
Well,
mountain.
all of this energy is swirling around you if it's not directly to you. So what's his name?
Huh?
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
You
That's
haven't
why.
met him yet?
That's why I'm asking you.
But you already know who he is.
Yes, she does. I'm being told that's true. But you
Yeah.
wonder why she's not saying it? Because there could be people listening. That's why she's not saying it. That's what I'm being
Okay.
told.
Okay. Well,
And with, and then when she moves, she's gonna have a new career.
well, that's yeah.
Well, I kind of got the career. I don't really need to worry about the career.
Well, there's going to be a
No, but
change in it though. You got a change coming up in
yeah,
it.
yeah, and that's in the fairy deck, by the way. So the
And
fairies
mine
know
was
how
the
to
earth
work.
magic. I do earth magic.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I love Steve
Hmm.
Farmer. Well,
Wow.
um, one of y'all has to say something eventually.
You know what's weird is I'm looking into it. This could be someone or another friend. Who is Troy? Troy. Troy. I keep hearing a Troy.
Who, to me? Are
I
you
don't
talking
know. I
to
guess
me?
we're picking on.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know
That's who.
anyone.
actually,
I don't know anyone named Troy.
maybe not someone that you know directly, but maybe somebody else knows them.
Only person in
Mm,
this room that has a toy is me.
hmm. Interesting. There goes the name again. Tell you the names are coming out.
Well, are you being told?
Well, it's hard to read somebody that can't talk about it.
Well, it's not my fault.
Yeah,
I know.
she's got.
It's going to change though. It's
It's
going to change by
sacred.
the end of January.
I'm being told that it's sacred. It's sacred and it's for her own safety. That's why she can't talk
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
Okay. There you. Are
Okay.
you on your computer,
Well, that's kind of weird.
Becky?
You know what's so weird?
Are you on
Yes,
your computer?
I am.
Okay, check your message. It'll be in Zoom message.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, open the chat symbol.
Chris always sends me. Okay.
Okay, is there somebody else trying to come in here?
Nick,
Okay, who is Nick?
Nick Gurr.
Oh,
We got a troll.
Okay, there we go. They're gone.
I don't know who that was. I heard laughing.
That was you?
No, that
Oh,
wasn't me. That was a
that
troll.
was a troll.
I know. I heard
Oh,
that. Hmm.
yeah. Chris always likes to send me messengers. Why I went straight to that. But what does Matt have to do with it? They keep coming. They've told me Matt 3 times.
Matt. I don't know
Matt.
any Matt either.
He does.
Chris,
What? Chris?
and I do as well. I know a Matt.
I'm telling you, these memes are popping out like popcorn. Sorry to say it like
Matt's my
that,
brother-in-law, my sister's husband.
but oh yeah, I don't even know if they could hear. But Becky, my friend Alice had a general reading. She said, I don't know if it was because of the song. I can see us live, but I can't see the damn chat. The thing is that they can't comment.
Well,
What?
that's what I was
Uh,
wondering where it was because I
see,
was
look,
trying to figure
see,
out where we were streaming at that I could
you
look at
can
it.
you can
Um,
go through my Facebook. You can go through my Facebook since you're friends with me. Go to my page, and it should be on there. You're on the show. But the thing is, I was able to see all the conversation in the chat, and I can't see shit now. So this is kind of
Content
weird.
is not available right now.
You see, that's
if the
weird.
content is not available, that means one of the songs you chose is off.
See, that's weird because on my end, for the first time, I'm seeing it. Usually, I don't see myself.
It is up on
And the
YouTube
thing,
though.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's on YouTube.
And the thing is, I cannot see the damn fucking comments.
Well, that's what
Like
I was
I,
wondering if there were people that wanted a reading or they
yeah,
can't call
yeah.
in or what
Well,
was
that's the
going on.
thing. See, they were
Some
listening. They were listening, and everybody's like, Chris, they were messaging me, and they're like, we can't comment anymore. So
did
this is
somebody
what.
turn Facebook off?
No, nobody's turned Facebook off. If the YouTube decided to turn it off.
No, but you know what's funny? Usually when we have,
Here you go.
when we pick the song, it usually takes us off a fucking stream, and the video is gone. But on my end, we are still streaming on Facebook, which is kind of unusual for me because usually when you said that yours just says no content, right, Becky?
Yeah, mine says no content.
Okay, well that's what happens to me when Katie picks a song. Like I choose whatever song I pick or whatever I'm feeling, and then she picks them. And usually when we're like that, they usually take us off of Facebook streaming, but I can see myself. Look at the Zoom. You see?
Uh-huh.
So why is it that you're blocked and I can see it? The only thing on my end, I can't even see the damn comments. I don't know, Christopher. Can you see the comments on your end?
There's content unavailable on mine.
Okay,
See?
that's weird. Why is it me? Why can't I see it?
I don't know, Chris. They're messing with you again.
Okay, now I see. Hold on, let me see.
Let me go over here.
Just music, that's all.
No, but usually they usually just take the whole fucking video off. But this time,
Yeah, they've taken the whole video down.
If you
no,
leave that page, Chris, you'll see content unavailable.
No, I'm looking at my own. Hold on, let me see. Let me check.
All right.
Go
So
over to
is it
YouTube.
Walker
Okay,
House
now,
Files?
yes, the house walker. See, now I see it on my page. Okay, I see it now. But when I went on the other page, we're still. Wait, hold on.
Go onto YouTube.
That is
Where
so
where
weird.
in YouTube?
Go to Soma Fusion. Soma Fusion, Mind, Body, and Soul.
Hold on, I'll send it to
You can
right
just do
now.
a quick search on Soma Fusion. It's up on my channel.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. Becky.
We are
Hold
actually
on.
live.
Okay.
We are still live though. Hold on. This is getting weird. My goodness.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on. What in the hell? Okay.
Okay.
This is getting crazy because on my end it was showing me, but I guess when I was using somebody else's Facebook and I was still shown. And then when I went on my content, my Facebook, it fucking said video is not available. So my friend Alice wanted to know what kind of reading did you pick up from her. But the thing is, I don't know if she's gonna call in. Let me see if she can call in. Hold on. You might not be able to hear her. See her, but you'll be able to hear her voice. Hold on. This is weird. This is
Yeah,
so
she's not
weird.
on YouTube though.
Yeah, because they didn't know, but they know that when we start
Yeah, but
streaming.
the thing is, what people need to remember is that up in the description of the Facebook Live video, if anything happens, the links are already there. So if you haven't got it set up or ready to go, or you don't know what that link is, then you've missed it once it comes down.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's what I'm
people
saying.
really need to take care of the, and make note of what's in the description because the links are there to the redirect for YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. But I've told people that's why I said in case of the damn Facebook takes us off, listen to us on different platforms. That's why, and I said it. I always say that every time because it's not 100% that we're always going to be on Facebook
Yeah, why
streaming
did they
because
start doing that? They started doing that about 6 months ago, didn't they?
What's that?
they've been doing that.
Pulling.
Yeah, they've been pulling that. Like now, you have to say that, and we don't usually say, but I think we should. Whenever we go on break, I'll start saying it that we don't have no copyright to this music.
Yes,
But
you have to say
even
that.
but see, but even if I say it, they still might cut us off because she's playing the song. So what difference does it make if I say it?
It doesn't really make any difference at all.
So if I tell them we don't copyright this music, will they still take us off even if I'm saying it because I'm the host?
They shouldn't.
Okay, well then maybe I'll try it next time. The next time they try it is when I'm doing a show. I'll say, well, please, we do not copyright this music. This is just for the show break. You know, I mean, I can either go without taking a break, but
Does
usually,
Alice have a daughter?
yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, ma'am.
Is she homeschooling or has she got some health issues going on?
Well, the daughter is homeschooled, but there's something else that you're picking up on. Yes,
Okay.
not the sickness part, but you're picking up on you must be picking up on another daughter. She's trying to get her back. There's a story behind that, Becky. I didn't fill you in on that. Not on the show, but
No, well, they're talking to me about it now, so I didn't know if this was. I'm trying to get some information that will help her
okay.
because they've built a smoke screen.
Hmm.
Um, but she has to be patient.
Okay. So, Alex, if you're watching YouTube, just be patient.
Um, between March and April, there is something that she's very frustrated with that she can't get the truth into the situation. The truth is going to come in by somebody that will surprise her.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Well, I can't see what she's in the YouTube, but I'll let her
Okay.
know. Pretty sure she's watching it because I sent everybody else that link to that. Since they can't see it on the damn Facebook, I sent it to you.
But the younger one's with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct. So you're right on it. You're right on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should know because I talk to her a lot. She's a good friend of mine. So yeah. And the thing is, it's funny you mention that because when I added you to that other chat, I don't even know that they saw you. I'm trying to think now.
I had to walk the dog. My husband got a puppy, so I've got chaos going on in my house.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Did she call you? Let me see. Alice, is this you? 210 area code? 210?
Yes. Oh shit. Hold on.
I guess she was listening to YouTube.
Well, she's got the TV on or something.
Yeah, it's funny that we're being auto replay.
Hello.
Alice, did you hear what she said?
Hello, Alice.
Hi.
Did you hear what she said?
I just barely heard a little bit because I couldn't even hear you. It was so soft. I couldn't. She said something about me having a daughter.
Yes.
Yes.
But
I do have Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But there's two. The younger one is with you?
No, the older one is with me, and they're only like a year and change in age difference.
Yeah.
Well, you've been frustrated about certain information that you've been trying to get out and you can't get it through.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Somebody that you're not expecting is going to step in and help you get that information out.
Oh wow. Okay. I could certainly get some help. It's been 3 years and it doesn't get better.
Yeah, I've told her that you will get her back. They're
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot of magic, Becky. They're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
This
Yeah.
this is going to occur between the end of March and the beginning of April. That things are going to change track.
Okay. Okie doke. So somebody's going to speak
Every
up for me,
time.
or somebody's going to give me info?
Somebody's going to speak up and provide the information that you need to make the change.
Okay. Okay.
So every time you get that overwhelming feeling that this
Yeah.
situation gives you,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to push it. You've got to
Away.
release it,
Yeah. Okay.
because that's
I will.
all that is hurting you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it will help you have a clearer channel
Okay.
by releasing
Okey-doke.
that.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, Alice, when you were on watching your show, were you watching on Facebook, correct?
I was watching. I had to go to the network to be able to find you the first time, and then I could see you, but I couldn't post,
Okay,
and that's why I sent you that message. And then I tried getting back in, and I couldn't even get in. And I'm glad you sent me a link again, and I was able to get in with that link. I'm sorry, the dogs are barking.
Everyone needs to remember to go over to Soma Fusion.
Okay.
Go over to my
I went to the
YouTube.
network. Okay.
SOMAFUSION.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, go over to the YouTube channel. It'll never shut down. If Facebook goes down, it's probably because of music. So just go straight over to YouTube. In fact, YouTube actually plays the show better rather than Facebook. Facebook's just a place of convenience.
Okay.
Excuse me. Mrs.
Okay.
We do have another caller on the line. 618.
I was gonna. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes.
Mrs.
Okay. I was gonna ask you. I heard you say something about a daughter being sick
Yes, I did.
before I was able to call in.
Yes, my daughter. Yes, she was very sick.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who that is.
No.
I hear somebody
No,
else.
That's the other
I think somebody unmuted themselves.
Well, they're muted now. What I couldn't figure out if you were homeschooling her or she was sick, because she seems to be very close to you.
Oh yes, definitely. She's very close to me.
But
And yes,
she's
she is
also
being homeschooled.
but she's also affected emotionally
Oh,
about the
yes.
rest of this.
Very disturbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am,
So,
definitely. And
yeah,
we go to counseling, for this as well, because of that.
right.
Because I know
But
it affects her, as much.
But the anxiety, she has to understand that the anxiety, and I don't know how you explain it to somebody that young.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's identifying too much with the anxiety.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart. She's, going to be 11 next month, but she's more mature, than most, 10, 11-year-olds. So, yeah, I'll explain that to her. Because I know she misses her just as much or even more than I do.
Yeah, but that was a really freaky situation, was it not?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every dog
Yeah.
has their day.
Yeah.
I take it the
definitely.
other guy.
Yeah, I think somebody unmuted themselves while I was still trying to ask you
Well,
questions.
he's gone now.
They
Oh,
left.
okay. Oh, okay.
They left.
Yeah, because like I said, I was trying to. My internet's not working well on the laptop, so I couldn't get on there anymore, and I was trying to see the show besides calling in. So, okay. Is there anything else you see for us or myself?
They're showing me a house with the picture window. Do you live in a house or an apartment right now?
We live in a home.
Do you have a big picture window in the living room?
It's not a big picture window, but it's like two small windows put together. It'll appear like a picture window, but it's not a picture window.
Is there something going on outside of your house?
Um,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't trust my neighbors, and
Okay.
yeah, and I do not trust the family that my daughter's little sister's at. I don't trust that family as well. They're
Yeah.
just wicked.
Yeah. They're
Well,
into
that
the shit.
situation's going to resolve itself, but you're getting ready to move.
Really? Oh wow. I've been thinking about it and wanting to, but I think I think that I can't do it financially. But wow, okay, we're gonna move. That's something else.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're showing me summertime,
Really?
and that's why I
Oh
was
wow.
trying to see out the picture window
Oh
because
okay.
because it's
Okay.
almost like a clear glass
Oh
instead
wow.
of the two
Okay.
windows.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, kind of like in like those 1950 Ramblers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know what you're speaking of. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Definitely. Wow. Okay. Well, that'd be nice. I think we do need a change. We've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need
And
to change the energy around.
mhm.
So start clearing your stuff out now
Uh-huh.
and get ready. Then that way
Okay.
you won't have to do it the last minute. You know,
Right.
those little corners in the bottom of the
Oh
closet
yeah.
that we
Oh yeah.
ignore.
Yes. I got a lot of that going on right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that will
Okay, doke.
help you move some of the energy inside the house.
Yes, as well. Okay. Okie doke. Okay, well, thank you, and I appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Sure.
Alice.
No
All
problem.
right.
After the show, Alice, I'm gonna wait for a while, but I will see you in the chat.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Alrighty, God bless.
God bless.
I hope that helped her.
Amanda, you might want to add that number to your administrator block list because the second time it happened.
No worries.
I don't know who that was trying to call because it was weird.
Daryl booted him on last night or the night before when I was on the show. I was on Mad Max's show and the same phone number got booted off for trolling. So he's trolling.
Why did they do that? That doesn't make
And
sense
he
to
was a
me.
pervert with me too, that troll.
Wow.
He asked me if somehow he figured out that I kind of have issues and he asked me, have I ever, what? And Daryl booed him right off.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I think with trolls and stuff, it's getting real bad, especially
I don't understand what they get off on by doing that.
They have no life. You got nothing else.
Obviously.
It tells me something probably, since he asked me that question, that means he's probably just a jerk that's in someone's basement. That never had any in his life.
Probably.
You know I'm being polite, right?
I know.
If there's no ladies around, if it was just me and Chris.
It'd be a different conversation.
Yes.
But some people can be so stupid. I'm sorry to say that shit, but
yeah.
And the thing is that I don't sugarcoat it. I say it like I see it, you know. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Why people just do that shit? Like, what do you get off from that? Do you just like picking on people? Is it because that's what gives you, to float your boat? Is that what just tickles your pickle? Is that what just turns you on? Does it get you through the day? I mean, what is it? And I'm actually saying that to the listeners that that are doing that shit. You almost have nothing else better to do than just say some stupid, inappropriate shit when you don't even know the person. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And of course, Becky, I just want you to know that we are on YouTube. So if you want to add some 2 cents to that, you can do
Okay.
that.
Well, I think I found you on YouTube,
We
or
should
found us
probably,
on YouTube.
yeah, Katie, you probably want to slap an explicit label on this show.
He's already got one.
Okay, cool.
Cedric Uplift. Who is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it in the comment on YouTube?
It
or what?
is.
Well, I don't know who that is. That doesn't ring a bell. If they don't know me, then they're just watching. So
But probably a troll.
Yeah.
maybe somebody that listens to the show or following it. I don't know. I really don't know. And for Becky, I know we still got time because we got about another. Well, I don't know how long you're gonna, because I know you're probably getting tired. But the thing is, I was gonna ask you, and you don't have to give out your personal information, but if you want, they can come to me, and then you can talk to them, so you don't have to give them your information.
Well, I actually have a Facebook page that they can contact me through,
Okay.
and it's Beyond with Becky.
Okay.
I'm not hard to find.
So what is it called again, so they can hear it?
Beyond with Becky.
Okay, is it like a personal page that you have for personal sessions, or what is it?
It's for readings,
Okay.
Reiki, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I had an interesting day, Chris. I was
You know
down
what?
at the I was down at the church all day.
Oh wow. Well, you know what? That's amazing. But you know what? And even though I've never had you on the show, and now that I had you on the show, I'm glad you came on because you have a loving spirit. Um, I see you getting somewhere and helping people, and maybe you probably didn't believe in yourself. Is what I'm being told. But
That's correct.
I gave you that little push and say it's time for you to come out. Yeah, I think I usually tend to do that to a lot of people. I
I
really
know.
motivate people, and that's one of my other jobs. Is what I'm being told. I'm like a motivator. So with everything said, it kind of like hits home to me because now it's kind of like my, yes, I do gifted and everything, but there's another chapter that's gonna begin, and along with that journey, you know, there's gonna be a lot of teaching that I'm gonna probably be doing, and it really resonates with me, and it does. It's something that people have told me to do. Maybe I should start doing my own page, um, my own teaching and stuff. So, so when you told me that, it really resonated. It really did, and about the TV thing, it kind of like amazing that you picked up on that. But then again, I wasn't surprised by what you said because you're not the first one that has told me that.
Okay.
So, but the only thing is that you gave me a time frame. The other people giving me time frames, but I don't know if it resonates. They said the same time zone that you said, so it kind of got me thinking. So there is probably going to be other things that I probably will be doing, next year, or because there's a lot of stuff that I'm thinking about doing. I know some people are probably going to be disappointed because they're going to be like, well,
This one's going to come to you.
yeah, and I don't know. I mean, to me, the way I see it is that we grow, and that's for everybody watching the show. We all grow, and sometimes just because we go our separate ways does not mean that we don't talk. It's just everybody has a different path, and that's
Well, we
something
have
that we
different tools.
exactly. And just because we are not interested or just don't do what we do anymore, it's not because it's boring. It's just there's a different job and task, and there's a different assignment that we have to do. So when people learn and they open up, there is a lot of opportunities out there. And to me, with COVID, I think it has opened a lot of doors for people, as I
Yes.
see. Yes, it has in a lot of ways. Um, and it kind of just, yeah, it really hits a lot when you keep your options open. Because before, a lot of people didn't come out of the psychic closet, is what I would call it. But now I think people are openly, finally awakening and accepting that there's a big shift coming. And then there's others that don't even believe in the psychic realm or the spiritual realm, and they judge us because they think that we're devil worshippers, but we're not. We're here
Right.
as light workers. That we're here for a purpose, even if you believe it or not. We have a calling that this is what we do. So if you either join us on the boat, or you could get off the boat. It's your choice. You don't have to agree with everything we say or how we say it, but we're gonna tell you anyway. So I don't know. It's just something that I feel like I have to share with people that there's a lot of stuff that's going on with me too, and I cover it up very well. Some people that say, "Well, you don't," well, yes, I do. I cover it up in a lot of ways more than what people realize.
Well,
I
most people don't realize the journey to this point is
Yes,
usually very rough.
yes, it is.
That's what helps us have the ability to help other people
Yes, and you know
and
what?
give them a hand up.
You know what? That's funny you said that because that is true.
Yes.
That is so damn true, and it's crazy. It just everything you're saying, just it's like I already know. It's just everybody's got a different assignment. Like Katie's done, she's a psychologist and a medium and gifted, but she doesn't use her gifts, but she's starting to. But with her, like I've told her before, I see her as a speaker, and she's already done that, but she's gonna be doing more of that to where if she leaves, the network or whatever, it wouldn't surprise me because it's part of her growth, you know. And it's the same thing with me. If I'm done and I say, you know what, I love you guys, but I think it's time for me to just it's time for me to go.
Do you plan on traveling, Chris? Because I keep getting the feeling that you're going to be traveling.
Yeah, it's weird that you say that because that's something I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
But the thing is, when you say that, I see it and I can envision it and I visualize it. But with this COVID, it's kind of like there's a block, and I guess it's because I can't read myself. So when you say that, I know it's there. I just don't see it happening because of this damn COVID. Um, Now, with I can use Katie as an example. She traveled. She was gone for almost a week, and she had fun to explore outside of where she's from. So if I have to use that to motivate me and say, you know what, don't stop because it's COVID. Don't stop wearing that mask. You can still get out with people. Just don't shake their hands. You can still show good life. It's just that life doesn't stop. It continues,
Yeah.
and it's for us to be more wiser and aware of the choices we make. And like you said, you said you see me traveling. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You're right about that because I want to travel. I don't just want to be stuck here doing a show or any network and just be a show and that's it. I don't want just that. I want more.
Well, if you want to do um, any sort of event or any sort of teaching, you realize that's what I'm opening, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I know.
Are they ready for me there?
Honestly, I think you would. I think people would be ready for you.
Okay.
And I think that with you coming out and having you on the show, I think people are going to see Becky shine and thinking that you were
Well,
behind
I
the closet
appreciate that, Chris. I'm grateful.
and just acknowledge it as a lesson and embrace it like you told me and just go with
Hmm.
it and see what the opportunities that it brings you. Because I mean, even though we're not on, everybody's not on the same path, but more likely we will see each other. And it could be a convention, it could be a Paracon.
Well,
You never
good.
know.
Because
That's
I got
something
that feeling the last couple weeks, and I just wasn't sure where it was coming from.
well, that gives you validation that I'm picking up that you will be at a convention or Paracon, and don't be surprised if you see me.
Okay.
And you see me with this cap, you'll be like, "That's Chris." Oh my God. We'll be like, I'm out, everybody.
I think that's
So
fabulous. I love your hat.
I know, and you know what? I'm gonna take it too. As a matter of fact, I have that damn mask behind me somewhere. I have to keep charging this mask. The only thing is I have a t-shirt, but the only thing with the t-shirt that it doesn't like I don't know, the batteries, they like they touch the lead and they touch
The
the end of
leads,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and it eventually the battery just dies. I wish I could show it to you, but it absorbed all that the battery that it died. So I have to buy a new battery. So basically, if I want to keep the battery on, it can be on for 12 hours. After that 12 hours, it's gonna
Gone.
die. It's gonna die on me. That's the only downside on that T-shirt. Now I'm thinking maybe later on I'm gonna invest in a shirt where I don't have to do that, where I can just charge it and just plug it up and I don't have to worry about the battery because if I keep doing that, I'm gonna be spending more money on just trying to keep the advertising going across the screen when I have it up here with the hat. The hat I can recharge it,
I think the hat's better for you.
so
I think it
mm,
works better.
but I know that we still got a few minutes left, but just so you can get some rest and Katie can get ready for the next show. Is there anything that you want to say before we go? Like how they can contact you one more time?
Um, my Facebook page is Beyond with Becky,
Okay.
and right now I'm doing primarily online until I get the church finished, and then
Okay.
we'll be doing public things.
Okay, I was gonna say, when you start doing all this public stuff, are you gonna be charging for your readings? Do you have like an estimate, like what you're gonna be doing, or you can't give out that information yet?
Oh, it's actually on my Facebook page.
Okay, okay, we'll
Um,
see.
Generally at events, I usually do them for anywhere between 20 and 30, depending upon the event,
Okay,
for short readings. But I've got a price list on my Facebook page and my phone number, and I do primarily Zoom readings.
okay, sounds
I
good.
can do phone though.
Okay,
But thank
sounds
you,
good.
Chris, for giving me
Oh,
the opportunity.
you're welcome, and I hope you're not tired because I enjoyed having you on, and you actually did
I
some
am
of my
doing better than I expected I was going to be doing.
yeah, you know what I think it was with you? You were nervous.
Yes, agreed.
You, you know what? You're not the only one. I was like that at one time. So as far as I see in my eyes, you did a phenomenal job. So
Well,
don't worry
thank
about
you.
it. You did amazing.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you guys, hope you enjoyed the show. See you again next week on the Husband Worker Files and Global Enlightenment Radio Network. Good night, everybody. Stay
Nate.
safe.